this out. Oh yeah, that's the beach right over there. That's us. Yes! We're kind of terrible at this whole vlogging thing. This is trip number 2?
Date number 2 of trip number 2.
Yeah.
And we didn't do any updates other than when we did the BluTech install, which you just saw.
Yeah, you just saw that. But
it's set up again.
It is set up again. It is set up again. We set it up. It looks great. Here, let me show you. So there we go. Plugged in right there. There's our BluTech system. Plugs in all the way over here. And it's super, super easy to set up and tear down. Now, I will say this is a temporary system. We are planning on mounting BluTech inside Camper Van Larry. A lot of you are starting to call it Wonder Larry, which is pretty great. But we are planning on setting it up in there, which will be...
It's Leisure Van Larry, just like Leisure Suit Larry. Some of y'all got the reference. Some of y'all didn't. Some of y'all are dumb.
No, you're not dumb. We love you. We love all of you. But I will say we're kind of bad at this whole vloggy style content, so bear with us because we totally forgot to just whip out the camera and film as we were driving.
We were enjoying our day.
We were enjoying the day. Sometimes you just gotta unplug, disconnect, and enjoy the day.
I like to unplug and then plug right back in.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about campground electric.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm, sure.
Yeah, I unplug when I go to dinner and then I plug back in when I get back for the night.
We also, though, forgot some things. So we're trying to still figure out this whole thing of we're full-time in our fifth wheel, but then we're part-time, full-time in the van. And so we haven't had to move stuff from one to the other in a really long time because pretty much every time we've traveled, all of our belongings just come with us, so it's no big deal. It's a no-brainer. Well, now we're actually having to think about that, and we forgot a few things, like the dog leash. So we're gonna have to go get a new dog leash pretty soon, and
what else did we forget? We forgot something else too.
We forgot your swim shorts.
Oh yeah, we had to go to Dick's and get some new swim shorts.
Good morning, happy people. It's a little bright this morning. That's better. Yes. See, nice shade, although the sun is coming in at a certain angle that it might not be fully shaded, but don't kill my joy. And right here, right on the beach at Flagler Beach, this is a good day. You may be wondering what happened yesterday. Our camera died. The battery died. Right as we were talking. See, I told you we're bad at this, but what we were saying was we forgot Ryan's swim trunks and we forgot a dog leash. But fun fact, they do indeed have stores all across the country. So we were just able to pick up a dog leash and more swim trunks. It just kind of goes to show you this is more of our like dupe or nope, dupe or no dupe scenario of what things do we duplicate in the van versus what things do we know we're just going to have to carry back and forth from the fifth wheel to the van when we take a van trip. Because inevitably, we are going to forget something. What are you gonna do? Back from the beach, showered, cleaned up, but I had to say, I'm noticing a trend around here. Let me show you. And we gotta put up our chairs anyway. So I have to say, I've noticed something about where we're at. So this is us right here. And we're surrounded by vans and like one little truck camper back there. But it's kind of interesting. We have never really been able to travel this way before. And so traveling this way really allows us to fit into these places that there's absolutely no way the fifth wheel would fit into. I don't even think this spot is bigger than like 25 feet deep, and the fifth wheel by itself is 40 feet. And then you add on the truck, it's probably another 55 feet total when everything's hooked up. So it's really, really kind of been a freeing experience to travel this way, still have our fifth wheel, but take off in go to some places we've never been able to go to. It's kind of fun. We're coming back here tonight after dinner, so I'm just gonna kind of put these up against here for now. And then that way we'll have them when we get back. And yes, I realize that is a little bit of a gamble, but it's okay because the state park is gated, and so hopefully nobody will take off with them. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let us depart. We'll throw away our trash as we head out, and then we also have to dump too. Okay, everything's locked down. Whoop, nope. There we go. There we go. This drawer likes to come open on travel days, so we're gonna make sure it's locked away. And then this door also likes to come open. Put that laundry in the shower, so it's out of the way. Isn't that nifty? Hangs down right there for all of our beach towels. And lock that. Okay, I think we're good to go. It is interesting, though, getting prepped and ready to take off in Leisure Van Larry, because if something bounces around or falls or shifts around on travel day, we know. We know it right away. And so it's kind of nice to be able to know right away when something happens, whereas the fifth wheel, sometimes it's just a crazy fun surprise at the end of a travel day. But there's been a few things where we've noticed there's a certain drawer that likes to come open more, or there's a certain door that likes to come open, so we have to kind of double check and make sure that that's all locked down before we start to head out.
Someday I'm gonna learn my lesson on that.
On what?
Well, when you do the quick disconnect on the water, it if there's any pressure in it, it goes in your face.
Oh no, got a little wet there, huh?
Yeah, it's only the 4th or 5th time I've done it now.
And now we have to dump the gray tank and black tank.
Yep.
We did get 4 showers.
Yeah.
4 showers out of those tanks before we're having to dump them. Now, we have been hooked up to water the entire time, so that was a good thing, but it's been an interesting ride figuring out water, because I feel like water is something that is more of a hot commodity for us than power. We have a generator, we have solar, we have those upgraded batteries, so the chances of us really having energy or power issues is much, much slimmer than either running out of fresh water or having to find a place to dump our water tanks. This is locked. That is not a trash. Okay, actually do not know where the dump is, or where the trash can is. Know where the dump is.
Sorry. They gave us a thing.
They did give us a thing. Let me go find the thing, the map thing.
And that macerator pump makes life easy.
Yeah? I feel like you've gotten a lot of good practice at this already.
I don't know about that.
So the trash is all the way down on the other side of the parking lot. So we just got to go down the other side of the parking lot before we can get to the trash.
Dispose of the disposables.
Dispose of the disposables.
Why do you repeat me all the time?
I don't know. It helps me focus on what you're saying and absorb what you're saying. I will say, because we can't fit bigger trash cans in the van, it's, just kind of grocery bags do the trick, which is a nice way to reuse grocery bags. But that does mean we do have to find a trash can almost everywhere we go. And now I have become a lot more vigilant in where the trash cans are. And now I know why I didn't see any of them at this site, is because they were totally on the opposite side where we would not go or pass by unless we were intending to go there to take the trash.
Well, we are intending to go and take the trash.
So now we're passing by there. A little hand sanitizer to just make sure the hands are sanitized. Onward. Okay, we ate. Now let's get settled in for the night. I know we have slide outs on the fifth wheel, but they're just so much cooler on the van. In for the night. We will see you tomorrow or in the next one. One of the two.